Pinag-aralan mo, ngunit kulang.
Bakit ganon? Nag-aral naman ako pero ba't ang hirap? Paano ba itong derivatives?
Bakit malungkot ang beshi ko?
Ang hirap kasi ng derivatives. How do you even solve this to begin with? What's the derivative of 5? 5x squared? X cubed?
Ganito lang yan, Des. Pero bear with me. I'm an Englishera, halata. So basically, the first constant rule states that any given you get, this equates to 0. For example, fx equals negative 6. So the derivative of this constant will be 0. And next, fx equals 100. The derivative of this constant will still be 0. And last, fx equals 540. What do you think will be the derivative of this constant? It's still 0. As simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Now go and figure out what the next term will be. I'm too intimidated to be stressing myself.
Wala naman ako masamang intention sa'yo. Gusto ko lang naman ng konting attention. Uy, Epes, kumusta sa ginagawa mo?
Di na ako natutuwa. Hindi na rin ako nagtitrip sa mga taong katulad mo.
Uy, chill lang. Magtatanong naman yung tao. Pasensya naman. Ano ba problema?
Nahihirapan kasi ako dito sa part ng theory 2 sa question 1 to 3.
Ah, ganun ba? Tapos na ako sa part na yan eh. Madali lang yun.
Paano? Explain mo nga!
Sige, ito tayo mag-start.
Dito kasi sa question 1, yung x squared, hindi ko makuha-kuha.
Madali lang yung bossing. Di ba, x squared? Kukunin natin yung power of rule. Saan banda ba dyan yung power or exponent?
Yung square sa x squared.
Tama. So, ang gagawin natin, apply natin yung power rule, which is nx, n minus 1. Tapos, copy mo lang yung exponent, multiply mo sa coefficient. Tapos, maminus mo siya sa 1 sa exponent. So, bali, magiging 2x, 2 minus 1. Tapos, kapag sinimplify natin, 2 minus 1. Ano yung makuha natin?
Magiging 1 na lang yung exponent.
Correct ka dyan, bossy. So, bali, ang maging sagot natin is 2x. O, di ba? Maka-perfect ka dyan.
Ganun pala yun. Madali lang pala. Paano yung, sino 1 ay 2 at 3?
Abay, magkapareho lang sila. Doon lang sa part ng question 2, which is negative 5. Tapos, ang sa question 3 is x 1/2. So, paano natin sila makukuha? Madali na yung explain. Ang x negative 5, ang gagawin natin, apply natin power rule, which is nx n minus 1. So, sino dun ano dun yung power or exponent?
Negative 5?
Tama ka dyan. Same lang din yung i-apply natin sa negative 5. So, bali, ang derivative natin is negative 5x minus 6.
Paano naging negative 6?
Kasi nga, kapag ang negative ay natin paghalubilo sa negative, so bali, magdadagdag siya ng isang negative number. Kaya, naging negative 5 minus 1 equals to negative 6. Kaya naging negative 6. Ngayon, dahil na muna natin sa question 2, doon naman tayo sa question 3, which is x 1/2. Tapos, magiging 1 ang coefficient natin. So, ano mangyari sa power?
Minus 1?
Bingo! Ngayon, dahil alam mo na ang 1/2 raised to 1 of minus 1, so, ano yung magiging sagot natin?
1 of x raised to negative 1/2?
Tama. Marunong ka na. Alam mo lang paano gawin.
Kaya din yan eh.
Yan mga gusto ko, mga suplada yung thing. Sige na, baby. Si Chelsea na bahala.
Theory 3 is easy. It is basically the extended version of the second rule. So we just have to get the power of the variable and multiply it to the coefficient. But this time, we have the coefficient naman. Then minus the exponent by 1. Gets mo ba? Sige, tigilan mo for guys. Fine. To make it easier to understand, I'll give you an example. Kunyari, for x squared, diba? So we have 2 as the power, so we multiply it to the coefficient. 4 times 2, making it 8x squared. Then we minus it by 1, the power of 2. So it will be 8x raised to the power of 2 minus 1, making it 8x raised to 1 or 8x. Another example is negative 3x raised to negative 2. Our power is negative 2. Then we multiply it by negative 3, giving us 6x raised to negative 2. Now we just have to minus the power by 1. This gives us 6x raised to negative 3. Girl, ang lutang mo. Okay, last. Imagine, we have to get the derivative of 2 raised to 1/2. So it will become 1x raised to 1/2. Now we just have to minus the power is equals to negative 1/2. So our final answer would be x raised to negative 1/2.
Okay na to, okay na to.
Bahala ka na girl, magdasal ka na lang. Margaret, kunin mo nga to.
1,000,000 zillion jillion dillion cotillion times later.
Say a little prayer for you. A moment I wake up. Before I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you.
Hindi si Jesus makakatulong sa'yo, pero sila Jonas, oo.
Diyos ko, hindi ko naman inaral to. Anxiety, taking over me. Parang like...
Somebody's watching me. It's my anxiety.
Ano na naman yun? Hindi ka ba na-Tinder? Naku naman.
Bakit mo kinaaway?
Dali-dali lang kasi no.
Hindi ko gumawa.
Ano talaga? Ayun, may clue na nga. The formula of the derivative of a product rule is just derivative of f of x times g of x equals f of x times derivative of f plus g of x times derivative of f.
Ha?
Alam mo, gusto pasensya ko sa'yo. Kung pwede lang.
Nag-awit na naman kayo?
Oh, Jonas, can you like give us an example sa derivative of a product rule? Hindi kasi namin mag-gets eh.
Oo nga. Bigyan mo nga ako ng examples, yung madali. Bilis! Dalihan mo, Jonas, ha?
Okay, since explain naman kanina, the example is dx, x squared plus 4, and then 5x minus 3. You separate them and get their derivatives, which will be the derivative of fx is x squared plus 4. It will be 2x, and the derivative of gx is 5x minus 3. It will be 5. Gets nyo pa?
Oo lang.
Okay, then apply tayo to the product rule. 2x multiplied by 5x minus 3. What do you think comes next?
Stress na nga yung tao dito. Okay, fine. Oh, wait, alam ko na. Plus lang to. X raised to 2 plus 4, then multiply to 5. Oh, kaya mo yun?
Okay, to continue, yes, tama naman. X squared plus 4, it will be 5x squared. 5 will be 20. 5x minus 3 will be 10x squared. 2x will be 6. Then arrange it, and the final answer is 15x squared minus 6x plus 20.
Ang dali-dali lang pala. Kulang lang pala nagpapahirap sa sarili ko.
Ha? Ano daw?
Di mo pa rin gets? I'll try naman to give an example.
Okay, fine.
So yung sunod is derivative of x raised to 3 minus 2x multiplied by x raised to 2 plus 4x. From what I can recall, una talaga, una is just determine your f of x and g of x, which will be f of x multiplied by x raised to 3 minus 2x. The derivative of 3 raised to 2 minus and g of x, which will be x raised to 2 plus 4x. The derivative of 2x plus 4.
O tapos,
Mamadali ka din. So ayun, next, apply the product rule. So altogether now is x raised to 3 minus 2x multiplied by x raised to 2 plus 4x equal 3x raised to 2 minus 2 multiplied by x raised to 2 plus 4x plus x raised to 3 minus 2x multiplied again by 2x plus 4. And expanding our given, it will be 3x raised to 4 plus 12x raised to 3 minus 2x raised to 2 minus 8x plus 2x raised to 4 plus 4x raised to 2 minus 6. Then solve. So our final answer will be 5x raised to 4 plus 16 raised to 3. X raised to 3 minus
6x raised to 2 minus 16.
Carry? Te, second step pa lang, di ko na-gets.
Ha?
This one is for the boys with the booming system. Top down AC with the.
Sa pang example, our given is dx, x squared plus 1, and then x cubed minus 4x. Now, we determine again fx and gx. With that, we know it's x squared plus 1 is the derivative of 2x and x cubed minus 4x. With the derivative of 3x squared minus 4.
Oh, ano kasunod?
Product rule, 2x is multiplied by x cubed minus 4x plus x squared plus 1 multiplied by 3x squared minus 4.
Yes!
Then we will expand the first and second term, so it will become 3x raised to 4 minus x squared minus 4. Combining like terms, it will be 2x raised to 4 plus 3x raised to 4 plus negative 8x squared minus x squared plus negative 4. So our final answer will be 5x raised to 4 minus 9x squared minus 4.
Yun!
Oh, alam na.
That's the last theorem. Thank God, tapusin na. My class, after this quiz, we'll discuss theorem number 6 that is about
Wala, tapos na ako. Sa bukas na ako, tulong na ako sa technique. Ano to? Tingin mo! Ang iyong naman ito! Paano ko ito gagawin? Shoot mo, shoot mo, shoot mo.
Kamusta? Narinig ko natin tulungan ng mga gawas natin. Kamusta ulit?
Oo, patapos na. Pero basta ako sa future part of theory. Hindi ko siya mag-hit kasi.
Ganun ba? Unahin mo natin yung ano, pasuman. Diba natin ang ating mga derivative of quotient. Isa pa din. So yung derivative of fx over g of x will equal to g of x times the derivative of fx minus fx times the derivative of g of x all over gx squared. Yes mo? Whereas in yung f of x is equals to 2x and g of x is equals to 2. So yung malabasan niya is y is equals to 2x minus 7 times 2x minus x squared plus 6 times 2 all over 2x minus 7 squared. Yes mo? Diba?
Y prime is equal to 4x squared minus 14x minus 2x squared over 2x minus 7 squared.
Tama. O sige, makawa ka talaga doon. Try to simplify.
Y prime is equal to 2x squared minus 14x minus 12 over 2x minus 7 squared.
Tama. Ayos ka ba sa? Kailangan ko ba natuto ko?
Paano yun? Mga ba magiging solution natin?
Kapag na po, sulat ko na lang para sa kailangan. Ngayon, paano natin kukunin si derivative of x is equals to 6x squared over 2 minus x, which in turn will equal to 2 minus x times the derivative of 6x squared minus 6x squared times the derivative of 2 minus x all over 2 minus x squared. Sibitan si fx at gfx.
Di ba, yung exam natin sa 6x squared para makuha si f of x. Kasi 12x plus g of x is negative 1.
Hey! Tama. Dito, tapos mo, tapos i-transpose na lang siya, and then simplify in the end. Ready?
F prime of x is equal to 2 minus x multiplied by 12x minus 6x squared multiplied by negative 1 over 2 minus x squared. Tapos, magiging 24x minus 12x squared plus 6x squared divided by 2 minus x squared. Thus, yung final answer is 24x minus 6x squared over 2 minus x squared.
Tama! Kailangan mo ng verticals. Okay. Pero huwag malimutan ha. Okay, overall. And for our final answer will be 6x times 4 minus x all over 2 minus x squared. Okay. Last one. How do you get the derivative of 2x squared plus 2x minus x squared all over x plus 1 squared?
Alam, paano natin ang gagawin?
Huwag ka mag-alala boy. Pa-explain ko na lang natin yung derivative.
So, same lang din sa given function niya, then i-apply lang din natin sa derivatives, right?
Tama ka dyan, hindi na. Ngayon, pwede na lang din yung nakalagay sa quotient rule.
Kuhanin natin si f prime of x equals to x squared plus c of x will be g prime of x is equal to x plus 1.
Tama! Ngayon, nakuha mo na ulit si f and g of x. Try mo na i-transpose sa derivative.
So, magiging, f prime of x is equal to 2x squared plus 2x minus x squared over x plus 1 squared. Tapos yung final answer is x squared plus 2x over x plus 1 squared.
Tama ka, boy!
Gagi, salamat na din ang tulong mo. Di ko na magagawa kung wala tulong mo.
Wala akong problema, boy. Ako to eh.
Ma'am, tapos ko na po. Siyempre, we have
Constant rule.
Power rule.
Constant multiple rule. The sum, difference, and constant multiple rule.
Product rule.
And the quotient rule.